This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Marjorie Taylor Greene is absolutely drunk on power and influence. She was stripped of her committee assignments for the racist and insane things that she had posted and believed during this last Congress. But now that she's been not only made whole relative to committee assignments, she has choice committee assignments. The Committee on Oversight, the Homeland Security Committee that Marjorie Taylor Greene is on. And because of this, I believe she has been imbued with a sense of confidence that she is untouchable. She calls the shots. She says, jump, Kevin McCarthy. Oh, how high? How high should I jump, Marge? If he's not sucking his thumb, looking over his shoulder in the Capitol, he's bowing to the whims of Marjorie Taylor Greene, a wild conspiracy theorist. Not only the Jewish space lasers, but there were body doubles of people and all kinds of other weird nonsense. And she's making the rounds to county Republican Party officials all across the country. In this case, in this clip I'm getting ready to play you, Ohio. And she is weaving a bizarre conspiracy theory about the federal government taking tainted soil from the East Palestine train derailment and taking that tainted soil and bringing it to other communities in Ohio, I guess, to make people sick. I mean, it is a fool's errand to try to get inside the empty pea brain of Marjorie Taylor Greene. So watch this, and then let's marvel at the stupidity and brazen attempt to weave a fanciful tale, but also the danger that is involved in her being an elected member of Congress with some of the highest committee assignments that there are. Watch this.
And then I read that they are actually trying to move some of the soil, the contaminated soil there, and they're packaging it up in containers that supposedly never leak because nothing ever leaks, right? And I hear they're moving it to areas like yours. Is that true? No? They're moving it to other parts in Ohio, is what I read. Yes, it's true. So imagine that. So they're taking this contaminated, dangerous soil that's making people sick there and moving it to other parts. And I have a lot of smart people that work for me, and one of the members of my staff said, why don't they put it in the desert in some state like California? I was like, that's pretty smart. No, but they want to put it in like farmland in areas where if it did leak, it would cause more problems. Doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's a shame what happened in East Palestine. It really is a shame. And Washington needs to care more about those people.
Did you see that at the end there, how proud of herself she was?
Why don't they put it in the desert in some state like California?
One, she just makes a claim. Then I read, she doesn't cite where she read this information. Could have been an email she sent to herself. We don't know. This is not to be believed. Certainly, there is a string of lies, maybe chief among them, that I have some really smart people that work for me. No, you don't, Margie. No, you don't. You and your staff are fascists and liars and clowns. And if you are asserting that it is a dangerous thing, this thing you're claiming that's not happening, I mean, let's go to the chart. Did this happen? Of course, it did not. But let's just for a second, imagine a world in which it was true, that the federal government was trying to move soil, and she's claiming it's poison. It is dangerous. This is terrible on the part of the federal government. People will be hurt. People may die. People will be sick. But it's okay to poison California, even though, a massive portion of the population in California, believe it or not, is Republican. Maybe like 35, 65, maybe 45, 55. It's a significant portion of the population. Kevin McCarthy is from California. So where's Kevin McCarthy to snuff this nonsense out, this misinformation out? She's wanting to poison California because Ohio, a reliably red state right now, this is all part of her nonsense about the national divorce, which is to ignore, to jettison loyal members of the Republican Party if they happen to live in what is right now a blue state. It defies logic, but then everything about this idiot defies logic. The current state of the Republican Party in America in 2023, this is what we have. Liars and grifters and charlatans, idiots, white nationalists, people who are proud to proclaim themselves white Christian nationalists, allies of Paul Gosar, Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, the worst of the worst, and she is royalty among them. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think about this. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail. If you're not into commenting, leaving a comment, you can leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. Comments do help the channel get introduced to new viewers. That would be fantastic. It's also a way to support. If you're into supporting and I bring you value and you think it would be a good deal for you, click the join button below. You can donate $1.99 a month via YouTube channel memberships, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Both those are great ways to support the work that we're doing here. Follow me on social media. I'd love to see you there. We can commiserate about what a dum-dum Marjorie Taylor Greene is. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And I guess I'll see you next time. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. Be genuine. Take care of one another.